Hi everyone, this is CherryEnchantress, and this is your daily dust for Monday, January 8th if you're watching in real time, but it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. It's also a timeless reading. Pardon me if I sound a little bit different. It's because I'm not feeling well, but in more ways than one. But anyway, that doesn't mean spirit doesn't still come to me. In fact, I need spirit more than ever to help me and you guys out. It's important. So let's use the Star Spinner Tarot. Oh, this is one of my favorites. That's at the bottom. I love Star Spinner Tarot because it has a lot of fairies in it. And if you know me, I'm all about the fairies. I'm going to get a 3-card collective message. And when I say collective, I mean it's general for everybody. And if it resonates, great. If it doesn't resonate, you can let it go. It is for a future day, though, so we don't really know what's going to happen, do we? Unless we make our reality. The High Priestess fell on the floor. I just want to say, so I'm not going to take this, but I'm just going to say, you know what? Have faith in yourself and in this reading. So let's see what we get. Ooh, nice. The Knight of Wands. That reminds me of the ginger that I drank. And the 4 of Cups. And the Queen of Coins. Okay, let's zoom on in and see what we get. So the Knight of Wands is somebody, a person. It could be you. It could be just your energy or somebody else's energy. It's what's happening with the Knight is that the Knight represents action. And when it's in the sign of Wands, it represents a passionate, fiery action. So this person wants to engage in the pursuit of something. They have a lust for life and a willingness to try anything. And they're even, will make mistakes just to get somewhere, they're not afraid to make the mistakes to get where they need to go. And even if you have lofty goals and ambitions, be careful of your overconfidence, right? Be careful of pushing too far and being too cocky, because that overconfidence sometimes can humble you in certain moments, right? But be aware that there may be this need to overcompensate or to go overboard, or you're just dealing with a person that has this energy. It could be a day where you just decide to add a few miles onto something, like a workout regimen or something like that, and where that's great and everything, but remind yourself, slow and steady may win the race a little bit better than being overly impetuous. But it could be also coming from a place of boredom, like you feel like there's nothing to do, and so you you go a little overboard on some of your actions or the things that you do, because it's almost like sometimes, I don't know if when you deal with people that are like really into drama, they sometimes are into drama because they're bored with their lives, so they create some kind of drama. And it's just so frivolous and so shallow and surface. It's not like really living. It's just creating a drama to make your life seem like it's full of something. And so sometimes you may be dealing with people like that, because that's kind of like could be in relation, like the relationship between boredom and action could be that. But it could also be a cure, a cure to boredom is some kind of action. And a lot of times we do a lot of like frivolous things when we're bored. You watch TV, we play games and things like that. And they can be good and all, but it's not, to me, always the cure for what you need in the moment. Sometimes you need something else, and you're using these other ways to subvert boredom as your cure for the moment. But there could be something that you need to try more, try deeper. In fact, I feel like the Queen of Coins has sort of a being present energy, like sitting with a pet, and petting a pet. and meditating and just being in the moment and feeling the love of your pet, you know, just being in the present. So it's a really interesting story about Eckhart Tolle, and he talks about it in his book, The Power of Now. And most of what he does is just sit and observe people. He's not using phones. He's not on the computer. He's totally tapped out of that world, you know, the electronic world. And he's sitting on a bench, not eating very much either, because he doesn't have the money to eat. He's homeless or whatever, and he doesn't have a place to sleep, but he sleeps on the bench. But it was in this profound moment in his life that he discovered a lot about who he was and about the world around him. And I think that's where you're going to go. Whenever you hit that moment of boredom, you're going to have more epiphanies and more joy and more appreciation about the things around you. So ultimately, I feel like you're going to be like the Queen of Coins. She's practical and even-handed provider. She maintains and distributes her resources in efficient ways. She's effective leader, and she's fair-minded, counsel, and she also helps you take on responsibilities. And she sees in you the things that you're capable of doing. You're capable of caring for an entire network of people. Or maybe she is, or maybe she sees that in you, or maybe you see it in yourself, and this is like your higher self seeing this in yourself, you know. The Queen of Coins also points to someone who has struck a positive work-life balance. So, yeah, and it doesn't just have to be like office work. It could be, you know, your daily work that you do for yourself, you know, your self-help work and your balance of you know, food and exercise and sleep and all of that. That's the kind of work that you do for yourself. Your relationships and interactions with people, also kind of work too that you do. And then, of course, your creativity and the things that you put your focus in, that's what you do to fully develop yourself. And maybe you're having a bit of a reset. And the Four of Chalices doesn't have to be boredom, and it doesn't have to be apathy. It can be just a moment of being. That's it. Being, you know, just absorbing your surroundings and resetting, and then really being who you are and doing what you do to the fullest of your power and your energy and your love. And you can do that anywhere, in any circumstance, or any case. So have faith in yourself, because you are the High Priestess, and you know more than anyone. You have that higher intuition and that power to guide you. It's like your higher self helping you to get to this 3D place where you feel good about yourself and who you are and your abilities and your surroundings. And I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.